Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a replay in a vehicle I don't play anywhere near as much as I should, considering I say it is my favourite vehicle in World of Tanks. And that is the Banshee Comet, well obviously the Tech Tree Comet as well, but this thing is just a slightly better Comet and therefore I do like it more. I'm going to be putting with Curtis on Lakeville. He's in his FV4, whatever it is, that tier 7 British heavy that not many people seem to play. I don't see it too often, but I actually think could be quite good, but that might just be my British bias talking. I know a lot of people say it's actually quite bad, but I like British tanks. It's a tier 9 game, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look across, and I'm thinking to myself, I was going to go down the centre to try and spot, but I thought in a bottom tier medium with not much armour, might not be the best idea, because if there's higher tier tanks, you might be able to outspot me, including a bat chat, tier 9 one. Now let's go with a couple of blind shots, just in case people are crossing over to the town. I didn't want to go town because I'm bottom tier with not much armour, and I didn't want to go to the valley because there is one artillery, and although I have the gun depression, people could just shoot straight through my turret. Now, the bat chat is on the middle of the map, as is a 705. So, already, I'm pretty confident that I made the right choice not going down there straight away. I missed a shot on the bat chat, and what's happening is I'm looking at the map, I'm trying to decide what to do. You have a Yag Tiger here, which is very nice, and what I'm thinking is, I'm trying to wait to see how many people get spotted in the town, because we know they've got some in the middle, and we know they've got some in the valley. Now it's just waiting to see who our team spot in the town, but they're actually taking their time, and they're actually shooting at these people in the centre that our Yag Tiger probably getting the assistance for. So now, knowing I have the Yag Tiger in support, I'm going to move up. Can't quite pen the 705. I'm backing up because I don't want to get sniped from across the map. And I realise no one's shooting at me, so I'm just going to go for it. I know the bat chat's around here. I'm going to fire one shot at him, damage his engine, and now he's going to push me, but I'm fine with that because, as I said, I knew I had a Yag Tiger here. And the Yag Tiger just comes racing down the centre, and does help me out quite a bit because that bat chat would have just clipped the shit out of me. Now, long range, you see, I'm actually struggling to pen him right now, but that shot did go high into his turret. And now you're going to see the awkwardness of me trying to use a position I don't use too often. Because we'll be playing heavy tanks a lot, I don't really use these kind of positions, like on Lakeville, for example, going in the centre. Unless I'm trying to meme in a heavy tank and see how much I can block. So, any of you who are watching probably see these are quite unsure movements I'm making. I'm trying to get shots in, I'm not quite sure if I have the shots, I'm trying to look for them. And what's going to happen is, I realise our team's actually got that pretty well secured at the other side of the town. Our Yag Tiger's up here. So I'm going to push up with them. And this is just me being very careful, which is not normally something I do, but over the past year or so, not only have I been trying to get better at playing careful, I'm trying to get better at playing careful when needed. And one of the things I've been trying to do is, when I'm bottom tier in lightly armoured vehicles, that's the kind of moment when I should play carefully. I mean, to be fair, even in a well-armoured vehicle, if you're 2 tiers down, you should probably still try and play a bit more carefully, but, you know, I'm not quite there yet. But in a Comet, I'm going to try and play it safe. Again, I'm trying to look for shots. I didn't want to push towards the SU-130 PM, because that's basically half my hit points gone in one shot. Now, I finally have shots at the T-32. 2% to a side, not much alpha, but, you know, it's the price you pay for DPM. And now, here's the kind of main part of the game. I've been dicking around all game, not really sure what to do. Excuse me. They've won the valley. I'm going back to defend the base. Curtis has turned around, has come with me, and I'm loading APCR because there is a T-30 coming up this direction. Well, I'm not loading it because of the T-30. I'm loading it because I need to make sure I interrupt the base. I actually don't know the T-30's coming, which is going to play an important role here. We're getting capped. I've been saying defend the base, and I'm trying to have the heavy tanks come back. Most of our heavy tanks are going to keep pushing towards their base, and right now I'm trying to sneak my way across, and all I do is interrupt. And this is where fast firing guns come in handy. Now I interrupt the Stone Cold, and now Curtis has said, because he's in the heavy tank, and that's not the most well-armoured tank, but he's in the heavy, he'll drive forward and take the shots. Kind of shot myself there, because I didn't know the T-30 was there. When he popped around the corner, I was expecting just to lose well over 2/3 of my hit points. I don't know why I took that shot at the T-30, because I'm pretty sure I can't even pen his cupola even with premium. And right now, I think it's safe to say, had me and Curtis, that is, not come back to defend the base, we'd have probably already been capped down. Thankfully, as you can see, one of our team are actually coming back, one of our heavy tanks. And thanks to him coming back, you're going to see that the T-30 and the Stone Cold, he takes one shot at Curtis, and now you look at them both turn their guns towards the heavy tank. So thanks to him coming back, I'm able to go forward for a bit more damage. And really, we'd already lost this game. So that was the map awareness, and this is basically what made this game, because before coming back to defend the base, I had done fuck all. Just pissing around in the centre of the map, not really knowing what I'm doing. Curtis picks up the kill on the T-30 and actually survives the shot because the T-30 had high explosive loaded. And the E-75 that came back to help us picks up the Stone Cold. So, big shout out to the E-75 for actually coming back and realising leaving two Tier 7 tanks to defend the base against a Stone Cold on a T-30 probably isn't the best idea. And now it's just to clean up the last few remaining enemies, and we've got them in a pincher at this point. They're completely surrounded. I need to be careful of the SU-130PM though, because again, a lot of alpha, although he shouldn't be able to one-shot me. And the Stockade's got an autoloader. Now, look at the camo of the Stockade. I know it's him spotting me. So what's going to happen is, I missed the SU-130PM because I hit under his gun. Then spaced armor memes on the Stockade. Like, it's not going well for me if I'm honest at the end here. I'm kind of making a fool of myself. The SU-130, again, right in front of me, does not get spotted until after he shoots at me. But you see, I backed up because I knew it was him looking at me. Waiting for him to back up. Finally hit the shot this time, and now me and Curtis can just get the work on farming the Stockade. I bounce off a spaced armor again. Curtis tracks him. So I re-track him, but I'm unable to pan him. So I decide, fuck going for the tracks, I'm going to go for damage. Getting the ass shot. Curtis picks up the kill. Not the craziest damage game ever, but I think it's safe to say me and Curtis were largely the reason we won that, because we'd have been capped out. And the enemies were trying to cap us out. They had 3 people in there, and despite not doing much, it was a good result for me because I was fighting higher tier tanks. 72,000 silver profit, 2,600 damage, 500 assistance, 2 kills, a defender medal, and that was apparently a first class mastery, and that's where fighting +2 can be helpful. I didn't do that much, but I get a first class for doing it because I got a lot more XP for it. So, quite a fun game. It was my first time out on that tank in a long time, and you can expect to see another video of this soon in the Banshee Comet. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.